Many coastal communities have a long road to recovery ahead of the record high tide that caused a lot of destruction over the weekend.
Yeah, that includes the town of Wells, got hit really hard, and that's where we find Hannah Yeshivi this morning. Closer look at the aftermath that's going on there. Hey, Hannah.
Hey, good morning, Lee and Sharon. Good morning, everyone. We're on Webhannet Road in Wells right now, where a lot of this road is actually impassable and it's closed, and it'll be closed for the next few days. But I'm here with the Chief, Mark Dupuis. Chief, thanks for being here with us. Tell me a little bit about what you have noticed. And I think this house is kind of a good example to point and show people some of the devastation that you've seen all along the coast.
Sure. So what you see here is all of the debris that's been pulled off of the yards and backyards and some of the beach area. Stones, boulders, rocks, and a lot of dirt and sand has been washed up off the beaches and out of the properties and literally washed into the streets. And that is the norm, pretty much the entire length of Webhannet, Ocean Ave, Atlantic Ave. That is the norm for what happened here in Wells this last week.
And besides these homes that are savable, there are, you were saying, a few that you think are about to
Yeah, we have at least 9 buildings that we condemned at this point that look to be in imminent failure or could completely collapse, and those are big concerns for us. They've been posted, and we're working diligently to make sure that the homeowners are aware of that they can come and take a look, and we can assist them in any way that we can.
Chief, I know you had a meeting yesterday with town officials to talk about next steps. What are those next steps that you guys are considering?
Next steps are we're going to be looking to, we're working on trying to get all of the roads opened up and completely cleared and cleaned of the debris. They're going to be looking at the roads to make sure that they're not undermined, that they're not going to fail, and they're going to try to make those repairs as quickly and as easily as possible. That's one of the first steps. Another step that the town of Wells has decided to do for their community is to bring out roll-offs or dumpsters and strategically locate them throughout the town, the south end and in the middle, and then towards the north, to assist with any of the areas and residents and the debris that they're finding, and so that they don't have to go to the transfer stations, that they can bring them locally to where they're at and dump them, and hopefully we're helping our community residents in that way.
Okay, that's important. And talking a little bit about the cleanup efforts, I know a lot of Mainers typically like to help in times of great need, but you are suggesting Mainers don't go out and help pick up the debris because it's actually dangerous.
Right. If people are coming from out of town, we really don't want them to come and volunteer to help randomly with the cleanup, because it is dangerous out here. We have lots of areas that are just completely undermined. There's, some places 3-4 feet of mud, and it's just nothing that really can be done without having professionals there first to take care of things. And then if anybody wanted to volunteer, they should help by contacting, our town of Wells to find out what they can do, if they could do anything at all.
And regarding homeowners and business owners, any messages to them right now as they pick up the pieces?
Basically that we thank them for what they've been dealing with us and how they've been very helpful working with us, and we continue to tell them that we are doing the best we can and going as fast as we can to try to help everything get opened up, cleaned up, and to do what we can to assist them in any way possible.
Chief, and we thank you and your team for helping this town and doing all of the legwork that a lot of people can't do, so thank you for that. And coming up in our next half hour, we will be speaking with Megan Arsenault. She's the Deputy Director of the York County Emergency Management Agency, and she will be talking a little bit more about the resources available for Mainers following these storms from last week. Live in York, Hannah Yeshivi. In Wells, Hannah Yeshivi, News Center, Maine.
Right next door. All right. Thank you, Hannah. And,